If you can't afford to live in Seattle, then
I've got good news, because if it's too expensive for you, well, come on south of Seattle, because there's a lot of great options for you that are more affordable. And I'm going to say not just as good, I'm going to say a smidgen better. So,
well, we are doing charity with the Live Well Home Group. And like we said, if you can't afford to live in Seattle, then come our way and we would love to help you buy a home. Or if you already live here, we'll help you sell. Click below so you can get more information and how to connect with us.
So I'm going to start off with bougie. Bougie. And I think everybody who lives in Gig Harbor is going to say
The harbor.
The harbor. It is the harbor. It's not Gig Harbor. But if you're from outside of the area, you're going to say Gig Harbor. But the harbor, it's bougie and they like it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is the cutest, quaintest place on the water. And you're going to love it. Little restaurants, honestly, there's a really great little kayaking place where you could like buy a kayak, really nice one, if you want to kind of spend some extra money on it. The ones from Costco, they don't sell there, incidentally, just to let you know, that's not happening at all. But Gig Harbor is really gorgeous, a little wonderful part. And then you come back over to Narrows Bridge, and then you're back into Tacoma, which has a lot of great places.
Tacoma has a lot of options. You can watch some of our other videos to learn more about Tacoma, but so many places in Tacoma. Crest University Place being their own little cities right there connected to Tacoma. North end of Tacoma, there is a pretty easy commute from Tacoma to Seattle, which a lot of people do. And it's quite affordable. So many options, so many options.
Absolutely, because then there's also, you could go out further to maybe Bonnie Lake, or you could go down into the South Hill and the Puyallup area. But then you kind of move on down, kind of past JBLM, the Air Force Base, you come, or the Joint Military Base, and you get down into the Olympia, Tumwater, Lacey area, and there are so many options for you. You could get into waterfront, and there's a lot of water right here. Fascinating thing, if you're not from the area, Puget Sound is still connected. It's the same water that's in Seattle, and it doesn't cost you more, and you get a view of it, and you can play in it just the same. The same sharks that live up north live down here. Okay, there's really not a lot of sharks, but I just want to throw it out there.
Giant squid.
Giant squid, and fishy, fishy, fishy. If you're a fisher person, they're still there. So you got lots of options further south that you go all the way down into, around the corner, out into Shelton, which is in Mason County areas that we serve as well. And that's a lot more affordable. We're talking, you come full circle on affordability, and anything is now possible for you. So that $5 million home on the water in Seattle, we could get you that for 1.5 in an amazing location. Just kind of throwing that out there.
So if you can't afford to live in Seattle,
good job.
Good job. You have more options, because actually what Joe was talking about, there are a lot more options when you come down south. And the way that the water comes into the Thurston County area, there is a ton of waterfront. And besides that, there's a ton of lakes as well.
Gorgeous.
So if you like the outdoors and you like to be on the water, and you can't afford Seattle, then this is a place for you.
We've got good news for you. Head on south.
Yep. We are doing charity with the Live Well Home Group. And like we said, if you can't afford to live in Seattle, then come our way and we would love to help you buy a home. Or if you already live here, we'll help you sell. Click below so you can get more information and how to connect with us.